Hi friends, hope you are all fine. Shall we discuss the poem Otherwise by Jane Kenyon? I will start with a small introduction. Otherwise is a poem by Jane Kenyon, and she wrote the poem after she received a diagnosis of leukemia. This illness eventually took her life in 1995. This poem is one of a posthumous collection called Otherwise New and Selected Poems. Kenyon's husband, the American poet Donald Hall, edited the collection. While we read the poem, we understand the poem traces the speaker's daily routine, punctuated by the speaker's thoughts about life and death. So, the poem is basically about being thankful for having the simple, cherished things in life. So, in small words, we can say we have to be thankful in our daily life, even if it's a big thing or a small thing, whatever we are doing, we have to be thankful. So, shall we start the poem? I got out of bed on two strong legs. It might have been otherwise. The poem begins with the scene of the poet getting out of bed on strong legs. Actually, the title "Otherwise," the title of the poem "Otherwise" has greatly influenced the meaning of the poem. This is because it is trying to make it clear that it's not a must for one to wake up early in the morning. So just imagine, while we are going to bed, we do make plans for the next day. Is it sure we will wake up in the morning next day? So the title explains that what is supposed to happen can fail. We will imagine or we will think something in our mind. The next day, this must happen. We have to do that thing, this thing. We have so many plans. But is it? Are you sure that it will go in the correct way? No. So in other words, we can say we can't guarantee that everything one does his or her course every day. So by the use of the word otherwise, the author is making clear to us as readers that instead of waking up in the morning strong enough to perform daily course, anything can happen to hinder it. So it's not guarantee for us. Actually, here the poet was suffering from blood cancer, and it disturbed her in her life because of that disease. And however, she did not lose hope in doing work of poetry. And during the time of her illness, she wrote this poem. So ഇവിടെ നമ്മുടെ പോയിട്ട് എന്താ പറയുന്നതെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, ഞാൻ രാവിലെ എഴുന്നേറ്റ് എൻ്റെ രണ്ട് സ്ട്രോങ് കാലുകളുമായിട്ട് മീൻസ് ഷീസ് നല്ല ഹെൽത്തി ആയിട്ട് എഴുന്നേറ്റെന്ന് പറയുന്നു. പക്ഷേ അതേമാതിരി അതർവൈസ് എന്നുള്ളൊരു വേർഡ് ഇവിടെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് നമ്മുടെയൊക്കെ പോയിട്ട് ചോദിക്കുകയാണ്, നമുക്ക് ഉറപ്പുണ്ടോ നമ്മൾ ഉറങ്ങാൻ നേരത്ത് ഉറങ്ങി രാവിലെ എഴുന്നേൽക്കുമെന്നും നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാ ദിവസവും നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന കോഴ്സ് എല്ലാം ചെയ്യാനൊക്കുമെന്നും നമ്മൾ നിറയെ പ്ലാനുകളെല്ലാം നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിൽ വയ്ക്കും. ഇത് ചെയ്യണം, അവിടെ പോകണം, ഇങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ നമ്മുടെ പ്ലാൻസ് കാണും. അതെല്ലാം നമുക്ക് സാറ്റിസ്ഫൈ ആക്കാനൊക്കും, നമ്മൾ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഡേയിൽ ജീവനോടെ ഉണ്ടാകും എന്നുള്ളതിന് നമുക്കൊരു ഉറപ്പുണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല. I got out of bed on two strong legs. It might have been otherwise. I ate cereal, sweet milk, ripe, flawless speech. It might have been otherwise. So here she is very thankful for the meal she ate. So she is telling she ate cereal and the milk was sweet and the peach was ripe. Flawless means having no flaw or no imperfections. Perfect. The peach was perfect. So she ate ripe, flawless peach. So I already in the first line itself I informed you. One of the key thematic concern of otherwise, the poem relates to the appreciation of the present moment. So we have to appreciate our present moment. In whatever condition we are going through, we have to appreciate our present moment. So speaker find it essential to be grateful for every passing beauty. So we are not sure tomorrow are we able to see this beautiful earth, or tomorrow are we able to see our beautiful family. So we have to appreciate the present moment, and we have to be grateful for every passing beauty and whatever things in our life. I got out of bed on two strong legs. It might have been otherwise. I ate cereal, sweet milk, ripe, flawless speech. It might have been otherwise. So അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ പോയിട്ട് ഇവിടെ പറയുവാണ്, ഞാൻ സീരിയൽ കഴിച്ചു, സ്വീറ്റ് മിൽക്ക് കുടിച്ചു, നല്ല സ്വീറ്റ് മിൽക്കായിരുന്നു. അതുമാതിരി പീച്ച് ഫ്രൂട്ട് നല്ല റൈപ്പ് ഫ്ലോലെസ് പീച്ചായിരുന്നു. നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങൾക്കും നമ്മൾ താങ്ക്ഫുൾ ആയിരിക്കണം എന്ന്. അത് ഈവൻ അതൊരു ചെറിയ കാര്യമായിരിക്കാം, മേ ബി അതൊരു ബിഗ് ആയിരിക്കാം. നമ്മളൊരിക്കലും ആരെയും വെച്ച് കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യാതെ നമുക്ക് എന്നുള്ളതിനെ സാറ്റിസ്ഫൈ ചെയ്ത് നമ്മൾ അതിൽ ഒരു സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷൻ കാട്ടി സന്തോഷത്തോടെ ജീവിക്കണം. I took the dog uphill to the birch wood. So the next activity, morning activities. She's giving a list of the morning activities what she does. So the next activity she is telling us, I took the dog uphill to the birch wood. So daily routine from the time they rise in the morning to the night time she's describing. So they get up early, then eat cereal and walk with the dog up the hill to the wood. ഇവിടെ നമ്മുടെ പോയിട്ട് പറയുകയാണ് അടുത്ത ആക്ടിവിറ്റി എന്താണ് പോയിട്ട് ചെയ്തത്. പോയിട്ടിന് സ്നേഹമുള്ള ഡോഗുണ്ട്, അതിനെയും കൊണ്ട് ബിർച്ച് വുഡിലോട്ട് നടക്കാൻ കൊണ്ടുപോയി. So all morning I did the work I love. So the poet is telling us whatever works she does it with love, even if it is a difficult work or even if it is a easy work. So whatever work she does it with love. All morning I did the work I love. At noon I lay down with my mate. So from this up to this she gave a clear picture of what are the things she does in the morning. Now what she does in the afternoon she is telling us, I lay down with my mate. Maybe because of she is tired, she lay down with her mate. It might have been otherwise. We ate dinner together at a table with a silver candlestick. It might have been otherwise. So actually the poem otherwise is about taking nothing for granted in life. From personal experience, the poet knows that accident, disease and death can disrupt the routines of daily life. So we are not sure, maybe because of accident, maybe of disease or someone's death, our daily routine will be disturbed or it disrupt. So here the poet is again telling in the morning what are the things she has done, and noon time what she has done, and next evening time what she will do, that also she is telling us. So in conclusion, what the poet is telling us means be grateful, be thankful for the small deeds you do. I slept in a bed in a room with the paintings on the walls and planned another day just like this day. So I slept in a bed in a room with paintings. So we will think paintings means we will just think of paintings, just a simple thing. But for the poet, the paintings are symbolic of life, of being alive. So she is a poet, and for her, the paintings are symbolic of life, of being alive. So she is telling, I slept in a bed in a room. How her room is filled with, her room is beautified with the paintings on the walls, and plan another day. And she already I informed you she was suffering with cancer, leukemia, but she has a hope for the next day. She is hoping she will next day she will wake up. So she is telling she planned another day just like this day. So here in the poem, Jane Kenyon narrates her daily activities, recognizing even the simplest thing. And the main objective of the poet is, in her poem, is to teach the society or to teach us to appreciate what they do or what us do daily in our lives. So the word otherwise, you can see the word otherwise is repeatedly using in this poem. It is to make it easy for people to understand that life is too short. We will think that we will live for a long, but the poet is telling we can't predict anything, maybe because of disease, maybe accident, whatever things that will come to our life we can't say. So the poet is making people understand that life is too short and they should live to their fullest. Another intention of the poet was to give hope to those who live with a serious illness. We know in our society so many persons are suffering from diseases. So the poet's another intention is to give hope to those who live with a serious illness. So there is a use of symbolism in the poem otherwise. It's a main point. The author uses herself as a symbol in the poem. She represents a person who really appreciates everything he or she does, and the poem otherwise is a great encouragement to people in the society. So she uses her own life description to help everyone understand that everything is possible regardless of their life condition. Because as she was suffering from cancer, she continued her work of poetry in spite of the fact that she suffered from cancer, and she wrote this poem. But one day I know it will be otherwise. So, the poem closes as a speaker notes the inevitability of change, and that these pleasantly busy days will one day cease, one day stop. So, this poem may be short, but it has a lot of underlying meaning. The poem also makes us think and reflect upon our lives in order to appreciate the little and big things we have now, because the circumstances could always be differ. So my dear friends, I hope you are clear with this explanation, and if you feel this video useful, please subscribe and support me. Thank you.